So the other thing is fear. Fear really shows up for people. So one thing, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions and see what comes up for you, and then we may come back to that in our interactive part of our programming. But basically, it's really, what's not working in your life right now. Again, I really want you to be honest. This is our chance to really just be honest, to take a shovel to your soul and keep on digging way on down till you get to the core, to the essence, to the thing that is stopping you. Because once we understand what it is that's stopping us, a lot of times it's goofy. It makes no sense. And so we can break through, bust through, and then instead of being stuck, all of a sudden we're unstuck. So what frustrates you most about making money or being happy? These are questions that you may have, and you can write them down so that as we start going through a belief process, you can unfurl and recognize that you don't need to be stuck anymore. So, that question, are you living your potential? And if not, why not? Here's a really brilliant question. Write this down. Why is your life worth living? Why is your life worth living? Why? Why is it worth living? Notice that I keep going into this why. It's not how, because how is not your business. Why? Why is it? How much of your life is spent on others, focusing outside of yourself rather than for yourself? And how's that working for you? I know we're mamas. I know we're grandmamas. And so we're so used to, as women, giving to everybody else and putting ourselves way, way, way back in the distance. And I'm here to say it is time right now to step it up and ask the people that you've supported for so long to help you out, to help your dreams come true, because it's time. And a lot of you have fear. You got fear going on. You wrote to me about your fears. And how's your fear working for you? How's fear stopping you to fulfill your dreams so you're not fulfilling them? And are you living your potential? So you know how I deal with fear? Let me tell you about this. I kiss the monster on the nose. I really do. I confront it. And I ask myself questions, and this was really powerful for me. See if it's powerful for you. The questions are, what does your fear cost you over the last year? What's your fear cost you over the last 5 years? And you want to write this down so afterwards you can really think about this. What does your fear cost you over the last year? Last 5 years? You know why I ask that? I go to graveyards sometimes. I know that sounds weird, that I would let me have a picnic in my own graveyard. But the reason why I go to the graveyard is because I realize that there are people who've transitioned who didn't do what they said that they wanted to do in life. That they said, I want to write that song, I want to have that business, I'm going to change the world, I'm going to create the cure. And then I realized they probably passed before they got a chance to, because they let their fears speak so loudly that they obeyed them. And you get to say to your fears right here, right now, and I want you to say it out loud. Remember that movie Network when he said, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. I want you to say, you're not the boss of me, to your fears. I'm the boss of me. Let's all try it, okay, so we can hear you all over the whole world. You're not the boss of me. I'm the boss of me. You're not the boss of me, fear. I'm the boss of me. And so as you start owning your own power, doesn't that feel just delicious? Doesn't it just feel like a luxurious bath? Of course it does. Because fear is a friend that you take with you on all your adventures. That's all. And fear is like a child. It's like a child. So you don't beat up a child, and you don't listen to a child. You reparent a child. Or you parent a child, right? So let me tell you what I mean. I look at my fear, and I name her Frida, because she, to me, is free, or soon to be free, right? And I look at her, and she's a little version of me. She's a little girl, and she's very scared of a lot of things, and she has a lot to tell me about a lot of things in life, particularly as I start playing a bigger game. She tells me about all the things that could possibly go wrong with it, all the reasons why I shouldn't try, all the reasons why I won't succeed. And sometimes when I'm really weak, I listen to her, and my job is to say, you're not the boss of me, I'm the boss of me, at the same time as I'm saying, honey, I can understand that you're scared. I understand that you're fearful. I understand that you have doubt and worry going on. But you know what? We're okay. So let's talk about it. What are you so afraid of? And then I literally have a conversation with myself. It's a complete schizophrenic moment. It's like, Sybil, are you there? I mean, really what I do is I talk to myself and I figure out, okay, so where's that fear coming from, and talk to her. So then she doesn't get to be the boss, and I take over, and I start taking control so that I'm not so scared. And what I realize about fear puts you into the future or into the past. I'm scared because I've tried that, and it didn't work before. Okay, we've all done that, right? We say that, and so now we don't have to risk, we don't have to be courageous. We're just slow and stopped. And we doubt or have worry about the future. But the truth is if we worried, if all the things that we worried about came true, we'd be dead like 1 billion times, right? So the truth is worry means you don't have faith. So now you get to have faith. And one practice that I love, that I do all the time, is called Tonglen. You might know about it, and I might have pronounced it just really, really bad right now. But it's a Buddhist practice, and what it does, let's try it together, okay? So there you are in your home. Hopefully you're really comfy and snug and feeling good. And what I'd like you to do is think of the thing that scares you the most. What are you afraid of? What scares you? What do you think is stopping you from what it is that you're here to achieve? So I want you to think of that thing, and I want you to breathe in the thing that you are not afraid of. No, sorry, the other way around. So you breathe in the fear. You take it in completely, and you exhale it as love, because where fear and love are, they can't live in the same place. So again, do this with me now. So you're breathing in that thing that you are most scared of. And don't worry, she doesn't have any power over you, but you're breathing it in. As you exhale, what's happening is you're exhaling love. You are so powerful. Do you get that? You're so powerful that you're able to take that fear, all the stuff that you're scared of, kiss the monster on the nose, love that thing, and send it out as love to the planet. So I want you to do that a couple times with me. Okay, so we're breathing in. Now I breathe in the fear, and I exhale it. Feel that love. And I want you to do the same thing for your family right now. The thing that you collectively feel that your family is holding on to is fear. And I want you to inhale it and then breathe it out as love for your whole family. Okay, here we go. And you can do that for your city, for your state. Right now, you can do that for your whole state, for whatever's going on, whatever turmoil you're feeling they're having. You've got that power. Take it in, let it out. Don't you get how powerful you are right here, right now? And you can do it for the whole world. And right now, let's do it for the world. We've got that much power right now. You know that if they were looking down with a satellite and they would see all the beams happening from all over the place, because we are that powerful. So you breathe it in, the thing that we collectively as a planet are feeling, that you feel, the fear, especially if you're a very sensitive person, an empath. I know it's harder for us to be on the planet right now sometimes. So what I'd like us all to do is just be able, even if you know this practice, listen new, practice it new, bring your power and your joy right now so that we transform the planet. Ready? Here we go. I forgot to breathe in. Maybe you did too. Sorry. So it makes you, I just got myself a little tea. So it makes you feel how powerful you are. Because as we all know, fear is false evidence appearing real. And so fear is the blanket that you're really using to cover you from your dreams. And I get to say, no. Right now, you get to trust your inner Xena, your warrior. If you had a board in front of you, you'd go, kapow! And that board would break because of your will, because of your strength. And that is the power. That is the joy. That is what we're able to do. And what I'd like you to do is think about this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you to be financially free? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being most, what is it? At 10. I'm just wondering, are you a 3 or a 4? No, I doubt it. 10. It's important to you. So where are you now on that scale? 1 to 10. Now, most people, and write that down, by the way, where you are now and how important it is to you. Now, most people will tell me they're a 3 to a 4, maybe a 5. Most people don't tell me they're a 10, so there's a gap, right? So what we need to do is to take action to close that gap. And what I've realized is that a lot of people start thinking, well, I must be a loser. I don't know what I'm doing. And the bottom line is, yeah, you do. That there's a gap between the two, so you get to take action on where you're at. That's all that's happening. You're not wrong. You're not bad. You're worthy. It's just that you're open to something different. And what I'm here to say is that your thoughts and your feelings, write this down, thoughts plus feelings equals action, or plus action equals results. Your thoughts and your feelings lead you to action, which creates results. Now, if you're not where you want to be, if you're not in that 10 in any part of your life, in other words, it doesn't have to be just financial, it can be happiness, it can be love, it can be anything, there is that gap. And so what we get to do is we get to just go, wow, okay, got it. So my thoughts, my feelings, they're a little bit weak right now, so I get to pull them up, I get to create different action, which creates different results, and as you start monitoring, you'll realize that you are here to create different results, and you will start creating that. Now, I created 2 small results for my life in that game. Maybe you can relate to that. And I thought, oh man, I'm playing a small game. What can I do differently? And when I started thinking differently, I started feeling like, yeah, you know what? It's time to really let myself do something different. And as I started to, I created different results, being that television series, the book, the movies, etc. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just really telling you that that's what's possible for you, as you know that. Now, one other thing, I want to create urgency, because a lot of people say, oh, I got plenty of time, I'm living a long life. I'm here to say, what if you had 3 months to live? Would you do anything differently?